Hello class and welcome to CITS 241, the Introduction to Network Support and Administration. My name is Rick McDonald and I'm your instructor in this online class. This is a special edition class, I know. It's going to be running just a little bit different schedule than most, but I thought I would give you a brief tour of what we'll be doing to get started. This course consists of a few different things to log into, so it's a little bit confusing to get started, but eventually it will take off. So here is our home page. This is the student view. Looks a little different than mine. And of course the announcements, and you may or may not have seen the announcements. I noticed already that a couple students are in, but the emails that are generated and that I send things to are the University of Alaska emails that were generated when you registered. So you will need to set up those emails to forward to your Missouri account or whichever email you're likely to open so that you can get updates and tests. And I'll be sending this link there as well, but I'm hoping that you get it in a timely fashion. So that's on the announcements page. This is where you'll be coming whenever you log into the University of Alaska Blackboard account. Got a picture of the Alaska Range here. It looks a little bit different than Missouri or Saudi. Been to both places. Still, it's a lot warmer than it should be up here, but spring is going to pass quickly, and we want to get you through the course. So over here on the left side, the top three parts, the schedule, syllabus, and book. Well, good news, there is no required book. You don't have to spend any money on books this term because we're going to be dealing with the Cisco Academy. But I do have a couple that you can look at, and command guide if you're going to keep going in networking. But don't worry about physical textbooks. We'll focus on the Cisco Academy curriculum. I do have a syllabus copied here. You can download that and read it. That's one of your first tasks in this class, is to take a little quiz about the syllabus. I like to make sure you've read it and know what you're in for. And then we have the Missouri special schedule. This class normally is offered in the fall in a pretty compressed rate, so we have a couple of extra weeks by starting now. So I hope this schedule works for you. Note that there's 2 weeks where we have two chapters due in 1 week. I tried to make them connectable and workable, so pay attention to that, and all should go well. Then we'll be navigating through the course assignments. And in the course assignments, I have the first 2 weeks up right now, the first 2 chapters. I'll be adding more as time goes on, but didn't want to make it too complicated for right now. To get started in chapter 1, I have there on the Cisco site, there is a pretest. I just want you to take it. I don't care what the score is. You'll get points just for taking it. That's called benchmarking, to see where you start. You guys have all been studying computers, so I'm not too worried about how you do on this. And then here's the syllabus quiz that I told you about. And then the reading assignment is the first chapter in the online. And then the chapter 1 test, and then a little bit of a lab to do and submit. And the way you submit the lab, and Missouri probably has Blackboard, but if not, you click on it and then comments and submit down here. And then, it's down below the link. There's a submit button that you can use to turn in the assignment. That's the basic to get started. Sometimes we'll have meetings. I'd be happy to have a meeting with you. We can meet here and collaborate. This is this Collaborate site is where we can meet, have conversation, text, or even have a class. If somebody wants to, I'd be happy to do that. I normally meet with all the classes once a week, but this class is a lot more reading, and I know you guys are on a whole separate schedule. But Wednesdays are a good day for me to meet with you, probably, I don't know, in the afternoon. I guess we'll determine whatever class time you think is good, we can set it up. It's a special class. It's not part of the normal schedule, so I want to make it whatever works for you will work for me. The NetAcad curriculum, this is where you're going to go to link in. And then later on we'll be using NetLab. That's NetLab is real routers and switches here. We go in and do some basic configuration on those. That's not for a few chapters yet. Chapter 2, but I might move it even a little bit later to chapter 3. But in NetAcad, we are doing some work in there. This is where, now this is my login. Your look is going to be a little bit different, but a couple of things. 241 TXA Spring 16. Go in there and you can take the pretest under the assignments, all right, under the assignments tab. And also, you'll need to go in and go under offerings and download Packet Tracer. Packet Tracer download is the latest version, 6.3. You'll need it to do some of the assignments by chapter 2. Install it on your computer. It might not work on a lab computer, okay? So that's the Packet Tracer as you go into 241. If you come into the assignments module here, and that will take you to your pretest exam and chapter 1 and chapter 2 exams. And then you can also go to the modules over here, and this is how we can launch the course. Just launch the Introduction to Networks, click that, and the whole course comes up. Launch the content, and we're into chapter 1, just working our way through, and you'll see the controls there. I'm hoping that this is helpful. Just a quick note, I can put more of these in for different chapters if you like, but really the trick is to get all of you going. I've only heard from a couple. I know you're all out there. I just don't think you're getting emails. That's my biggest concern at this point. Once we get going, all should be well. So I'll keep it short this time. I'll try to keep it short every time. Welcome to your Alaskan class. I hope all is well and that we can get going and moving along in good fashion. One thing on the schedule that I didn't mention is that I didn't write in spring break because they're starting a little late. So the week of March 15th, I'll be hard to contact, but I'll still be working for you. All right? Anyway, good luck and communicate with me. Let me know what's going on if you have any troubles. Thank you.